Hey everyone, I'm Henry Moody, and you are listening to Asia Pop 40.
Asia Pop 40.
No, I want to go to Taiwan so badly. Yeah. So I heard that Drunk Text was number one on the Western charts in KK Box in Taiwan. So um I've always wanted to go to Taiwan. My best friend, one of my best friends from school was from Taiwan. Would always like show me pictures of like back at his family home when he'd go for the holidays and it just looks so nice. I want to go to Taipei. Drunk Text obviously about having a crush on someone who you're not sure really likes you back. Still Dancing is actually about a completely different situation. In this relationship that I was in, that it didn't even last that long, only a couple of months. But afterwards, I was just so lost. I feel like sometimes the short, intense ones are the most difficult ones because your mind just suddenly goes from 0 to 100 and then back to zero. I definitely, after the relationship, was in this really weird place. And that's kind of where the song came from. I was very sort of like trying not to face the truth of the breakup and going out too much. And yeah, I think everyone has maybe experienced sort of that escapism thing, which I don't think is a healthy way to process a breakup. So yeah, the song doesn't necessarily paint me out in the best light, but it's very true. And I feel like, all the music that has inspired me growing up is super like vulnerable, personal songs. So I try my best to do the same. I think the most surreal, emotional I've ever felt is when we did these pop-up shows in Southeast Asia. So we did one in Thailand, we did one in the Philippines, we did one in Indonesia, and we did one in Malaysia. And I'd sort of put in my story like it's free, anyone can come, and people would come down, and I'd just do a little busking set of like 5 songs. And I just remember in Thailand, for example, so many people turned up. In Indonesia, it was crazy, and yeah, it was just so surreal that that many people had like turned up for me and wanted to sing the songs. And Drunk Text has just like gone around the world. So like it's just crazy how that song has blown up and changed my life. So maybe I should do one in Taiwan soon. I'm a big Swiftie. She is incredible. All her albums are. So Taylor Swift's a big one. Coldplay inspires me a lot. I think because of their massive sort of like anthemic sounding songs, definitely inspires me to sort of write like stadium pop. If that, I don't know if that's the phrase, but I'm such big fans of them. Conan Gray is another one that feel like we might sit in similar lanes as artists. Like I think he just writes these super vulnerable, open songs, and that is definitely sort of like the road, the direction I want to go down. And I'm just obsessed with his music. He's so talented. And Olivia Rodrigo as well. There's quite a few, to be fair. I think just sort of like classic singer-songwriter, vulnerable, personal, organic sounding stuff. That's kind of my vibe. Big Ed Sheeran fan as well. I'm actually going to go for a very classic Coldplay lyric here. Lights will guide you home. And I feel like the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like everything, I really felt this recently. I just feel like everything happens for a reason. I feel like everything, like, for example, I'm going through a really difficult time and I think in the moment, God, this is going to last forever, or why is this happening to me? And then a few months later, I look back and I'm like, oh my God, I learned something so crucial from that time in my life that is like really benefited me and ultimately like strengthened me as a person. So I'm going to go with that song because it really keeps, whenever I'm going through a difficult time, I just think like this is meant to happen. I'm going to grow from this experience.